New evidence submitted into the courtroom left Lil Durk speechless, as reports came out sharing. New evidence submitted in the Lil Durk vs. Lil Pab case. Evidence relating to Lil Durk being the top man on the job will keep the rapper in jail till trial. More to come, which is convenient timing as a famous rap lawyer mentioned Lil Durk's possible release date. Because Kodak's attorney Bradford Cohen says Lil Durk has a chance to beat the case unless OTF testifies against him. He says, "I'm hesitant to say they have a slam dunk case on Durk Banks. They have a long way to go to prove the conspiracy against him."
When it comes to Durk Banks, you know, so far I've seen one text that says don't have them associate my name with any kind of flights that they're taking. Certainly that's not a good text, but is that the only text? Because that doesn't, you know, that in itself doesn't stand on its own. Certainly it's circumstantial. But like I said, we have to wait and see what other evidence they have. If they have a snitch, if they have videotapes or audio tapes of him saying something, I think that's a lot different than, hey, just make sure you don't associate my name with these guys. Because he could be blaming, you know, Grant or one of these other guys and saying like, hey, these guys are going to do some crazy stuff. And he's like, hey, listen, make sure it doesn't associate with me at all. You can look at that a million different ways. So I'm hesitant to say that they have, you know, a slam dunk case on Durk Banks.
It's extremely early on in the Lil Durk M for hire case, but the feds have to prove he did it beyond reasonable doubt. Kodak's attorney continued on Lil Durk's case and when a release date could be if no one snitches.
So it all depends on the hunger of the U.S. attorney and the AUSA that's involved. And if they want this individual badly enough, they'll make very attractive deals for these individuals. What does a very attractive deal look like? I think they go for the lowest hanging fruit. Whoever, you know, didn't actually guy, you know, maybe someone that was involved that didn't actually, or someone that, but it didn't hit, you know, they're going to have forensics. Yeah. So they'll take whoever is the least culpable. And I think that they'll approach him and make a deal with him, which that'll be the most attractive. And if that guy doesn't make a deal, they'll move on to the next guy. So usually that's what happens, right? You go for the lowest hanging fruit first, the guy that you think will flip, the guy that didn't really have that much involvement. And I think what also is interesting with the indictment is it wasn't just money. They're like, oh, it could have been money or it could have been career advancement.
While there still is hope for Durk, he's already had a meeting for his lawyers to gather new evidence filed against him. Because it was reported, Lil Durk had his first court hearing for his M for hire case. The rapper will remain in jail with zero chances of a bond release or bail. House arrest is still in question, but not for now. With how serious the charges against Durk, he won't be up for bond anytime soon. Because it seems like some people in the rap game knew Lil Durk was in on the Lil Pab incident, because rapper Brick Baby surprisingly jumped on an interview to share that people can't say Lil Durk never slid for King Von anymore, because they got Lil Pab, as we'd see Brick Baby in the present day react to his older interview, where he essentially outs Lil Durk for ordering the hit.
This just it. Five Chicago gang members with ties to Lil Durk, OTF, accused of being hired to alive Quando Rondo in the LA incidents where Lil Pab was unalive. Suspects faced the penalty if convicted. He said indictment alleged that flights and rental cars were paid with credit cards linked to OTF.
But was this an attempted hit? Or
well,
they can't say that no more.
Then they put you as
well. Oh yeah, because of
your face.
Wait, no. Like he died.
You can't say that no more.
Oh, because of FBG Cash? Oh.
Federal charges in California.
Nah, because Lil Pab.
So this is about the...
Oh. What's that?
But I'm just saying, they just say you can't say that no more.
All of Brick Baby's friends in the room get quiet after the clip, realizing he might have played a part for the feds to begin their investigation into Durk. Brick Baby would later try to save himself by sharing. Brick Baby says that he would have dropped Quando Rondo's location if Lil Durk had asked, because he is loyal to him.
Why is that? Then it's people like, you lined up somebody from your hood. Like, listen, I didn't. But at the end of the day, what's wrong with giving my friend the address? Oh, this is my boy. He lost his boy. Who did it could be around. 9 times out of 10, had he had asked me, I probably would have been Coke if he even asked anybody, if this is even true. But 9 times out of 10, like I said, can I leak a bar?
Sure.
I said if he make the call right now, I'd something.
Right.
And since Lil Durk is a rich and famous rapper, it may give the state's prosecutor more motivation to ensure a conviction on Durk. Because we've seen it time and time again where the feds try their hardest to keep rappers locked up. Just like how Boozy said this about YNW Melly, which applies to Lil Durk.
When they want you, they want you. I knew they wanted him bad when they waited for that law to get passed.
Yeah, he was in jail for what, 2 years, 3 years?
Yeah, they could have been took you to trial. When they want you, man. Just don't see how he didn't get a bond after a fucking mistrial.
Yeah.
However, we'd finally hear from Lil Durk since he was taken in for his M for hire charge because he was featured in Hypno Carlito's new song, Where Smirk Go. But something concerning happened right after that phone call. A report came out, OTF Jam found by OTF members, hiding out in a crib outside of Atlanta. Sources claim Jam was dealt a punishment for snitching on OTF owner Lil Durk. More to come, which came with a photo of the scene outside of the house that Jam was hiding at. OTF members are mad that Durk was taken in because his guy informed on him. They'd even find this old Instagram live of Durk with Jam, where it seems clear now that he was wearing a wire from constantly touching his jacket, whispering to it, and making sure it was working.
Again. I ain't gonna lie, my whole dream changed. I ain't gonna lie, like back in the day. Oh, my. Oh, dang. Like back in the day. Oh, look, he took out.
Check on your man, I heard you got his head.
I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, when I was growing up, I
What happened to
dare.
architect?
What happened to who? What happened to dare? Schools out of town.
All that whooping on the net, it got your man.
Metro!
Uh-huh.
Metro!
In the late.
It was a complete blindside to Durk and OTF that Jam became an informant. He was one of their most trusted members. Not only did he already hold down a double-digit prison sentence and get released, but he never snitched and told anything about OTF during his time. Even Durk was so happy for Jam when he first got released that he gave Jam $50,000 in cash.
You know what's the name, bro? Steady crying, huh? He steady crying. Feed him. Feed him.
Get in the milk, bro. Get in the milk so baby mama get the tripping, bro.
See that?
Feed
For my
him.
baby. That's really how y'all hold y'all babies, ain't it? I gotta hold my money like this. It's too much. Crazy though. Motherfuckers sitting up there doing all this. Sneak this and the internet games and all this. Up some money. Do something. Like, we winning, bro. I can do it. Whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Buy what I want, do what I want. Y'all can't do that, bro. Goof
Bro got out what?
You know that
Haven't you